We got MVP decisions coming up. We got a bunch of polls going on. I see numbers going crazy right now. Right. I wanted to throw this out there on the table. I'm sure our viewers want to hear it too. But I was wondering what your thoughts are on who should be the AL MVP, American League MVP, because it's a pretty interesting market right now because you've got Aaron Judge, the New York Yankees, followed by Bobby Witt Jr., the Kansas City Royals. Go Royals. And then there's a list of people below, which the numbers start to really decline. But I was just wondering, D, what are your, obviously you're a Yankees fan. I'm a Royals fan, so I thought this would be a good topic and conversation. Two of our favorite teams, and we got two of the best players in contention for AL MVP. Who do you think gets AL MVP and why?
It's Aaron Judge, and there's honestly no argument about it. It's aside from just the numbers itself, more home runs. I think he has a better batting average, OPS. It's also the fact that Aaron Judge gets up to the plate and they start. I don't know how many times he's been intentionally walked the last month or two.
I feel like his home run count is diminished because he's been walked so many damn times. Baltimore, Milwaukee, Arizona, it's just crazy. So yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, and Bobby Witt, don't get me wrong, it's kind of in that same kind of stratosphere where take Bobby Witt off the team, where are they? They're probably below 500. Without Aaron Judge, they're probably below 500. But you
I know Juan Soto. Juan Soto's been carrying some heat, dude.
I would argue that Juan Soto's probably third in that discussion.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, there's a lot of guys on that list, but I was actually shocked that Juan is not on it.
Well, when you have those two behemoths,
yeah.
First two, you're not really going to think who's the third. It's between those two.
You make a good point, though, real fast, and I don't mean to interrupt, but you talk about home runs and OPS and stuff like that. As of this morning, Aaron had 44 home runs and 100-plus RBIs, which is pretty substantial.
Yeah. And
he was number one in the entire MLB on OPS, right? He's number one. Where you take Bobby Witt's numbers right next to him. He has 22 home runs this year, half of Aaron Judge. Only 85 RBIs, and he's ranked fourth in OPS, right? So I was actually curious. I mean, obviously, I love him being number two in the contention for it, but honestly, this is my opinion, I don't think it's actually that deserved right now. I think there's other guys out there that have better stats. But like you said, you bring up a great point. If you remove Bobby Witt from the Royals, are they above 500? Probably not. They're playing great baseball. They're playing better ball than any analyst I've talked to prior to this season thought they were going to do. They recruited well. We brought it from Omaha. We got some things going on there. Aaron Judge. You remove Aaron Judge from the Yankees, I think they still play the same game. Do they have 44 less home runs? Yes. But I don't know, man. Obviously it's going to Aaron Judge. I was looking at the Vegas odds this morning. For anyone that wants to bet and wants to have a, elevated, that's what we do for a living, right? Aaron Judge is minus 1,000 to win it. That's landmine.
Yeah.
Bobby Witt Jr. is number two in contention. He's plus 400, which means there's some weird, chaotic anomaly in the world. If he was to win it, your dollar makes 40. Right? So I don't see it happening. He's underdog, but he's number two. So it just shows you. I agree with you. I think Aaron Judge takes this. Congrats to you, man, by the way. I mean, being as young as you are and as just a solid player, I'm interested to see what he ends at the end of the season. We only have a couple more months. And one of the longest sports in the American history. Yeah. But I'm interested to see what he ends up with as far as total home runs. His RBI is just fucking smacking it. He loads up 1, 2, 3, first, second, third base, and then smacks them, and he's bringing them home, man. But I'll let you close on it, man.
Fair to say on the NL side, we kind of wrapped up.
Shohei Ohtani
is going to win MVP. I don't think there's any discussion. I think he's leading the NL in home runs. I'm not sure how many he has. I think he only has.
It's not
30. Yeah. He's only like 3 or 4 off from.
I think it's like 37, 38 as of yesterday, if I recall.
And then next year, he's going to be both pitching and hitting. So, because he had TJ surgery or something on his elbow, so he will be back.
That does still always weird me out that the NL does that, where your pitcher can also hit. It's kind of crazy. Obviously, I'm an AL. We're both AL guys, so we don't ever see that. and it's very rare. But no, I think that always blows my mind to see a pitcher also batting.
It's funny. I think it's funny that he went to the NL because everyone thinks that their pitcher hits the number 9 hole there. They're thinking, oh, the number 9 hole. I'm throwing.
Doesn't it hitter?
Yeah, I'm throwing to the pitcher only for it to be Shohei Ohtani's the best.
I know.
The best.
One of the best home run hitters in the NL. And oh, by the way, he just got done pitching to you.
Yeah.
It's wild. It's kind of wild. The NL is a different beast.